Well, hello. My name is Craig Knudsen, and I'm here to show you some new proposed technology that involves Apple products like the iPhone and the iPad and Yamaha CVP Clavinovas. There's lots of apps out there, but as Peter Giles, our public relations guru, says, anything that's associated with Apple and iPhones and iPads is hot now. But I've got some recommendations in terms of implementing this technology so that it synergistically makes sense for our competitive advantages and features already built in to a CVP. Now this shouldn't look that unusual, all right? We got a CVP Clavinova 509 sitting in a family room. This could be any family or living or den in the United States, all right? Sitting next to a chair, or in this case, a couch. And from a marketing standpoint, it's been necessary for us to insist that people get off that couch and onto that bench in order to experience a CVP Clavinova. Well, all I will say to that is with some of this technology, not necessarily. You're seeing right. This is an iPad 2 Apple playing the Clavinova wirelessly. And yes, it's playing the Clavinova. It's playing the sounds of the Clavinova. In this case, it's the distortion guitar. But most importantly, the Clavinova is waiting for me. What does this mean for us? Well, imagine a customer being able to demonstrate the sounds of a Clavinova themselves off of their iPhone or their iPad. Talk about exciting. Watch this. Here's the brass super articulation voice. And imagine you hand the iPad to someone. The only thing that I've not implemented in this demonstration is, yes, the lights are lighting up on the Clavinova as we would expect. In prototype stage, I have not been able to actually highlight the key, but that's very easy to do when you actually make the app. I'm using an existing app that's sort of on the market. That's just a controller, all right? But that would be very easy. That note would be highlighted on the iPad. Now, if they hit the wrong note, in traditional follow lights fashion, waits for the one that's highlighted, not highlighted here in this example, but highlighted on the Clavinova. You can see it there. This is exciting stuff to show you how well this can be implemented. Imagine our super articulation jazz trumpet sound. Look at this. You get someone on the couch, sit them down on the couch. Up an octave. Bring her back down. I tell you, this is exciting stuff. And this also has implications beyond or two other divisions of Yamaha. Say, for example, the Yamaha Music and Wellness Institute. One of the biggest challenges we have is getting people on that bench, say for the improvisational files. We'll explain to them that they don't have to play the right notes, they just simply play any of the black notes, but still people are intimidated walking up there. Imagine starting the file, all right? They sit in their comfy chair, you tell them just to play the black notes, they could be improvising with a lot less intimidation. Watch this. most importantly, by implementing the software in a particular way, we can forego the pitfalls that occurred in the organ industry and, frankly, the guitar hero industry. What am I talking about? Well, in the organ industry 20 years ago, people were quite aware that if you lifted up your hands and you stopped playing, the music continued on without you. The styles and the accompaniments. And they say, I can't tell you how many times I heard it, oh, that's cheating. You're not really playing that music. And same with Guitar Hero. If you stopped playing, that music continued as though you didn't even need to be there. Well, by implementing this software in this fashion, there's more of a direct connection between what you're doing and the music that's being created. So watch this. This is like air keyboard. And this is the part I'm talking about. When you stop, the music stops. So sit in your comfy chair, grab your iPhone and your iPad, and have some fun. Enough.